Welcome everybody to the lab, and I am joined by my friend Trevor Lee. How are you, Trevor?
I'm a little nervous. I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, it seems to be a lot. I'm doing fine, thank you. There seems to be a whole lot of activity going on, and let me bring this up here, and we're gonna stream JLR here since he's on scene. God knows where he's going. But it sounds like the Cajun, what is it? The Cajun Navy is out there.
Yep. Yeah, they've been out there searching. They're the ones who brought in the dog when they found the soft dirt.
Yeah, and so who reported that?
They stumbled upon it. They were walking out there. The search teams, I believe, that Cajun Navy and then volunteers were just all together, and someone stepped upon some soft dirt, and it seemed pretty sizable, I think. So they brought in the K9 and asked everybody to move back, and then as they were looking more, they asked everybody to go.
Okay, well, let me and this is credit to JLR. They're at the bottom. See what they're saying here.
Something to something or nothing to nothing.
So they're out there today. Why are they out there today, Trevor? Do you know why?
There was a tip that the father wanted to follow up on.
So a tip came in to him.
Yes.
Where's everyone going?
And are they?
Huh?
So do you know if law enforcement's on the scene?
Everyone's leaving?
They're on their way. Somebody's there because they're having people go. There's somebody over there to the left, Park and Wildlife or something. I know it's not law enforcement, but some kind of agency is present, I think, because they're having people
Have a good day.
leave.
You run the show? You run.
You run the show?
Gotcha.
So he got a tip, but obviously nobody knows where the tip came from. But so he got a tip, and they ended up out here. So you say that, and so you said that they stumbled across a soft spot in the ground, and there was some blood covering it.
There was some blood. I don't know if the blood was on the soft spot or that, but somebody believed they saw blood nearby, possibly some bloody tape.
And that was a search.
Yes.
One of the trained searchers that's out there.
There are volunteers, and then there's the Cajun Navy. It's out there as well. They're all mixed in together.
And the dog, and did multiple dogs alert?
All we saw as far as on this was one dog.
Somebody's car randomly.
I think it's that lady he was with earlier.
Like, is he hitchhiking now?
But they brought out a dog, and it started barking at the spot, and that's when they asked everybody, I think, to step away, and then they, whatever agency I think was then asking everybody to fully leave. So they maybe, I imagine they're bringing more dogs in, but we only saw the one.
All right, let's hear. I just came from a volunteer chat. It's not good. Somebody said Southern heathen. What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
We had to get out now. I mean, I was like, okay, we got to go.
So they just booted everybody out. Oh God.
Yeah, I think the Cajun Navy is still there waiting on law enforcement. But as far as like as people that aren't with that group, they're leaving. Seth came driving by just a few minutes ago towards the area.
A tip from
That was called in.
All right, let me
On that one. And then there's
credit JLR.
yeah.
Investigate.
We have a few more places that we're going to go.
Okay, so there's multiple searches.
There's another one that was never searched that should have been searched
Gotcha.
to begin with, and it never was.
Gotcha.
When the initial searching was went on the 5-mile radius. Come on, car. So the 5-mile radius search I searched. The 5-mile radius search, it was just a little bit out of that grid part.
Oh wow.
Which I did see. It was shown to me earlier this morning.
So
that was a big screw up. Right?
Gotcha.
So the search was
They never searched.
the search that they're doing is outside of
Cave.
The cave and some other things, but we were initially going to
the search grid. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Thanks
now
for the
they're
ride.
just hitting specific places instead of like the grid that law enforcement had set up.
Who? Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go down into the water here and see what's going on.
Who would this? tip
Apparently,
come
they're
from?
just telling everyone to get off the property. We weren't supposed to be there. They're told somebody eventually said to leave there or something's going on with what was found. Either or, everyone left. Even Cajun Navy, Seth's father, they all left. Everybody left. So they're out there. Everyone's out there searching volunteers, and it was that general area up there, looking around for Sebastian.
Yeah, whatever this tip was, Seth did change his searching spot. He was going to do the natural. He was going to go back to the park he talked to us about,
Old Hickory Lake.
and he switched to here.
Okay.
It's a Rudder restaurant.
And the
Okay,
Cajun
so that's the
Navy
Rudder
with
restaurant.
them.
This is Old Hickory
Yeah,
Lake.
they were brought in, so they were searching for Riley Strain, and once
And
he was
what I
recovered,
was told was
they
all those
before they left the
trees
area,
there that
people were
fell
pushing
down
for
and
them to
everything
help
like that was
in
like
this search,
tornado
and they got their
damage.
approval and
Tornado.
started searching this morning, I believe, because they
So-
got obviously Seth wanted them to join, but they got their approval from law enforcement as well, and then they started.
So law enforcement allowed them to come in and search.
Yes.
That's a great thing. Geez. Kind of gut wrenching. It's one of those things where you want them to find, if he's out there, you want them to find him, but you want him to be alive at the same time. And it's just a really mixed bag of emotions. Yeah. Look, this could be nothing. This could be something. This could be everything. You don't know. This is why people search. This is why people call in help. This is why people don't give up, because these kinds of things must be investigated. They must, he's getting a tip. Somebody gave him a tip.
Missing. Make a difference. You can help. Spread awareness. Out in the field, JLR investigates. All right, so I'm going to sign off. If something breaks on this, I don't know what's going on with that scent, but maybe that was the reason why they told us to leave, because they're going to bring people in. I'm going to go look down here at the road, but I haven't seen anyone arrive yet. Don't know what's going on. All I am is documenting it for all of us. See, I had my eyes peeled all over the place for Sebastian.
And again, shout out to JLR for being on scene and letting us stream this.
Love always conquers hate, right?
One thing you could say about JLR, he is never
good over evil.
Never
good always prevails. Good always prevails.
Ever
and
had a problem with us streaming.
The community across the state of Tennessee, across the world, a lot of you guys are watching from around the country. You want to find Sebastian, and we're not going to give up. We're bringing a parent public awareness. I got to meet his biological dad. I mean, he's devastated. He's determined. He's determined to find what happened. He's determined to find out what happened.
Did JLR see your coverage and then start covering this case?
He reached out to me when he started covering it.
You had been covering it before anybody, though, correct?
I covered it as soon as it came out.
Yeah, like first day type stuff.
Definitely didn't think it would turn out this way.
No, but you got the ball rolling and you got the word, moving. You're a big help.
Well, I don't see, like, I don't know, maybe that was nothing of nothing as far as organizers are here, search people are here. All right, what I'll do is I'm going to sign off, try to get some intel and information, and if authorities arrive or anyone arrives,
he's going to sign off, but I'm going to stay on.
Research, I'll re-live stream. All right, I'm going to charge up the phone, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll be back in a bit. JLR Investigates. If you're new to the channel, welcome. consider
We can go.
subbing
We can go back to the
Hunt
beginning there.
for
But
Sebastian.
let
Continue.
me see. It did have
I'll be back in a
something.
bit. Bye.
Yeah, and I'm talking to someone who was out searching yesterday with Seth and other days. So, as soon as he knows anything, I can pass on. I will.
Good morning. It's good to be back.
Congrats, buddy.
Obviously, the expectations here are big. I like that.
Kind of how these guys are wired. You got to get that ball to the right.
See if we can. See if we can go back here.
JLR investigates. All right, live at the scene, Rockland Recreation Center. Cajun Navy is right over there with Seth Rogers, the father.
And how
far?
far? Go back about 20 minutes. Yeah, let me see here. Let's go back about here. Is this where they started, Trevor?
Yeah, and then there, they were gathering and then had gone out. And then a ways later, that was when they froze everybody when they found the dirt.
I'm very curious as to who gave the tip, but I don't know, and I don't know that we will be told unless. So okay, so this is 6 miles away from his home. Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, I believe so. It's in Hendersonville. Yes.
So where is Katie and Chris now? Right now, does anybody know?
To my knowledge, they're in their home, but I'm not.
So they're not. They didn't hear this information and rush out. Is that what you're telling me?
To my knowledge, no. I don't want to say for certain, but I haven't heard that they did.
God, and it would not take them very long to get there. Correct.
Nope.
Golly. Imagine having a missing child and these volunteers showing up 5-6 miles. They said they were told to stay home. So why wasn't Seth told to stay home? Hold on, Smiley. Hold on. It wouldn't surprise me if he's lawyered up. And even if you were told that, what would you do? I'd tell somebody to kick rocks. That's just my personal opinion.
Here, though.
You know, I think about that story sometimes when the Uvalde shooting was going on and a parent was trying to go inside and because none of the officers were going inside.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that story?
Yep.
And they held a parent at gunpoint from going in there. At gunpoint. And then they handcuffed them. That's as strange as a situation as that is. That seems like the appropriate response. They arrested them.
I got an animal bone.
So they said they have an animal bone. Yep, Riley's parents every single day.
Yeah.
right?
No. Burnt.
And I can't imagine that. First of all, they're not under arrest, so they can't be told to stay home. They're not being detained.
Well, of course not. Chris told us he's been vetted and he's been cleared.
That's what I'm saying. And if that is true, and God, I hope it is, then I just don't understand why they wouldn't be out there. Where is how far into it is this?
It's a little ways till they get the. It's around there that they get the hit. Yeah.
Going and
Right here?
then hold, and then they want everyone in sync.
They go back a little bit. That's after they hit.
Set
They asked
there,
everybody to hold.
All right.
Gatorade bottle. Is it new or old or?
And once
They
again,
got
folks,
water bottles up there for the volunteers.
this is outside of the search grid initially
There's a massive-
searched, about a mile outside of it, correct?
There's a massive group out here
It is outside. Yeah.
now.
Love it.
A lot of cars. Is there other groups around that way that you know of?
Now, people are saying, and I can't confirm this, so I don't want to give out information that I don't know. But there are people saying that they found
But I am
tape with blood on it. I mean, can you confirm that or no?
Serenade?
I can't confirm that, but that was discussed.
I got a new Amber Alert that came to me that said it's about
When they were out there. You just kind of hear people call out what they think they see, and then everybody is asked to leave. So it's kind of,
All right. So do I need to go back a little bit? Because I haven't seen this video.
Yeah, the definite thing was the soft ground. That's what they stopped for. And then somebody did say something
Searching
about
the wooded area up here.
Okay,
Rock
so they
okay.
haven't found it
recreation.
yet here where I'm watching.
right. They'll stop searching once they do, stop moving.
Where is Sebastian Rogers? Yes, sir. We have another group that's up there. More people have arrived, or it's a different group that's. I think more volunteers have arrived. So the call of action is out, folks. And
Seth
I
drove
think
it.
people are
So Seth
responding
is
to that
there on
call.
scene.
Another group I wasn't familiar
Yeah, so
with.
he was searching, but I think they split up. So he wasn't in this search group that found this, but he's been out there searching today with them.
And then as everybody was told to leave,
He showed up.
He was allowed in.
He drove up. I don't know how close he was allowed to get, but as JLR and everybody's leaving, you can see Seth driving closer.
And
But I don't know how close.
you and I got a chance to talk to Seth the other night, and what a great conversation! What a great conversation that we had, and I came away from that just knowing that this guy was. I mean, this was
And
his
they got
life.
water bottles up there for the volunteers. There's a massive group out here now. A lot of cars. Is there other groups around that way that you know of?
That tip is so daunting.
Hey there, Jam. Oh yeah, he's in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm a subscriber.
Awesome. What's your name?
Shalon. But I am.
How are you?
I'm discerning 8 on YouTube though. But
Serenade?
I'm just helping Seth with some stuff. I had to I got a new Amber Alert that came to me that said that Sebastian was abducted. So I had to send that to him, send it to some other
So
people.
is that real or?
That's real. That's from the Deputy Skaggs. You
Deputy.
have Twitter, don't you? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, Deputy Skaggs. Yeah. And I
Interesting.
just sent it to him. Yeah. So we can already start the next round.
And what makes people think Sebastian was abducted?
We have no clue. That's what he's gonna research.
Gotcha.
We just sent it to the detective.
Thank you. And thanks for the support and the follow.
Yes.
Where can people follow you?
You know what? On Twitter, 7_revealed.
Mhm.
And then I am on YouTube. I don't have any channels. So y'all can just find me Discerning 8. But I do volunteer with Court TV. I handle their chat. So I
Are
am
you
the
handle Court
moderator.
TV?
Yes,
You're
I
a
am the
moderator?
moderator,
Oh, you're
yes.
doing big things
And
with Court
and I
TV.
run
We
the
like
fa-
Court TV.
And I run the fan community on Twitter for Court TV.
Awesome. Thank you for everything you do.
Christina
All right,
Alaska says,
they're gonna
thank
do
you.
another location,
showing
maybe
this,
over
Josh.
here. We'll see what happens.
Love you,
We're
Trev.
monitoring the situation. JLR investigates. If you
Thank
are
you.
in the community of Hendersonville and you want to come out and make a difference and help find 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, come on out. Group is here, and they are searching. Cajun Navy is out here. There is dogs out here. There's someone at the gate. If you're going to come, there is a gate, Power Line Road there, but there's someone manning the gate. They have to keep the gate locked at all times, but they'll let you in. Just say you want part of the search. They'll let you in. Anyone and everyone is welcome here. Seth Rogers is here, Sebastian's father. We showed him earlier. He's up there. He's out in the woods too. I personally seen him out in the woods in the other day. He's out handing flyers. The Proudfoots at this time that I know of are not here. Christopher or Katie Proudfoot are not here, folks. Volunteers are. Seth Rogers is. Cajun Navy is.
Anybody has to stop, we all stop. If you get into a bind, you have to climb over something, everybody wait.
All right, sorry about that.
Climb over, okay? Let everybody stay in a line.
Did I miss the dog barking?
Stay close, stay tight. Make sure you're shooting your eyes from left to right. See anything at all, stop the line, okay? And I can't hear you on one end, and the other person on the other end can't hear you. So when you hear somebody holler stop, start passing it down the line, okay? All right.
You there, Trev?
Sorry, I was following up with a couple people.
It's all right. No worries.
No, not yet.
Somebody said it's at 1:36. We'll get a little closer here to it.
This is a live search, folks. These volunteers out here pouring their hearts out, trying to find Sebastian.
And this over here is from the tornado. That's why this park is closed.
Oh, that's all from the tornado.
We had a bad tornado. Not long ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And they got hit harder here.
Okay, so all those trees knocked down, folks, that we saw earlier, I'm told it was from a tornado that came through.
Bad.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I thought maybe they were like taking them down because they planned to build.
I'm just looking at. I'm just watching the moment as they get up there. I'm looking at the surrounding area. It's just crazy to think that somebody would do this.
All right, so the group is moving.
So these are professional searchers, correct?
It's a combination of volunteers and then the professional. The Cajun Navy is
Go up here
professional.
and
Yes.
follow this guy. I like to get to know everyone here's name.
Is it-
Everyone out here is doing an awesome job
Hi, Smiley.
spending their day on the weekend looking for this
So are they?
innocent young child.
Do you have any information if they are on the scene yet? Somebody is saying that confirmed LE is on the scene, checking it. 2 officers so far.
The person I'm speaking with does not know one way or the other for certain, but I know they were on their way, so I'm sure they're either there or very
They
close.
were on their way. Josh, is this site between home and Chris's
Does
work?
look like
Not
kind of
really.
a
This
trail
is 6
back
miles or so
It's there at that point.
from Sebastian's home.
This is in Hendersonville.
You're in Hendersonville and you want to come out, come on out. Volunteers are out here searching and searching all over the place. Come on out. JLR investigates. Oh! All right, they said stop. Scoot around here, excuse me. All right, they said stop. See what's going on. We're moving. Okay, the dogs are out. Heard them? They continue to, they're going to go down all this area here. And I'm doing it myself. My eyes, as I'm filming, folks, my eyes is peeled all over the ground too. Just so you know. We're out here. Come on out. Come help.
Yeah,
Please.
let's not turn the chat into, look, this is our source. Let's have some respect. If that's going on, I don't see it. I'm just saying it's about a missing little boy. Teenage boy, actually.
All right, I said walk. I'm going to go over here and kind of intercept this group over here. So look out for poison ivy. A lot of thorns too.
Lauren Betty says, Josh, do you think Chris was home that weekend, or do you think Mom was home alone with Sebastian? I think that if Chris wasn't there,
So I
he
got
would
people scattered out all over the place and
he
just
would have
holding
proved
the
it.
line and waiting.
But that's just me. He's a skeptic. Yes, thank you for covering this case. Hendersonville is an hour away from me. Yeah, we got a lot of
Let's see
East
what's going
Tennessee
on
in the
back here.
house. Appreciate that, DA. Good to see you. I saw your post earlier too. Hi, everybody coming in.
Blood.
Huh?
It is blood. It is some tape material. It is a deep like thing here. They no longer want us to step in that area, and they call law enforcement.
Law enforcement. Oh no. Oh no.
Blood. It is.
There's where they said the blood.
Blood.
Huh?
It is blood. It is some tape material. It is a deep like thing here. They no longer want us to step in that area, and they call law
You
enforcement.
see something about a diaper? Was that what was said?
I just heard a bloody
Law
something.
Here, they no longer. It is a deep like thing here. They no longer want us to step in that area, and they call law enforcement.
Law enforcement. Oh no.
Tape material. It is a deep like thing here. They no longer want us to step in that area, and they call law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
What did they say?
Oh no.
All right, got it. They didn't say diaper. It sounded like diaper. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be funny. That's what I thought I heard. I heard diaper too. I swear to God, you didn't hear
All right, they're
that?
calling law enforcement, folks. That's what I'm told. I don't know what's going on here, folks, but they're calling law enforcement. Something's going on.
Trevor, you didn't hear that?
No.
Listen again. Listen really, really close.
But law enforcement.
Blood.
Huh?
It is blood. It is some tape material. It is a deep like thing
Oh,
here.
yep, I heard it.
No longer want to.
Said diaper, right?
Yeah, I hear it now. Well, he wears pull-ups at his mom's house. They said sometimes.
That's kind of what kind of got me thinking.
Us to step in that area, and they call law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
I know they
Oh.
make them wear pull-ups.
Oh no.
You heard deep like thing. That
All right, they're calling law enforcement, folks.
I'm gonna
Law-
listen one time. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just telling what I hear. And could you please stop rewinding so we can hear what they said clearly? No, I cannot.
Blood.
Huh?
It is blood. It is some tape material. It is a deep like thing
So
here.
tape
They no
materials,
longer want us to
diaper
step in that
is what I hear.
area, and they call
I heard it too.
Law enforcement. Oh no.
Yeah, deep like air, or like a deep like area, but then I hear diaper after that. Nice.
All right, they're calling law enforcement, folks. That's what I'm told.
Yeah, I can slow the chat. I think.
I don't know what's going on here, folks, but they're calling law enforcement. Something's going on. Tell me what's going on. What do they see?
No, we just stepped on a big soft spot, like where stuff's been recently packed.
Really?
In a big spot.
Yikes. So they just stepped on a soft spot. Oh, man. You heard that, folks. Something's going on here.
Yes, sir. No problem. No problem. Yes, sir. We will.
All right. You're gonna stay right there. The rest of us are gonna keep moving forward, okay?
Have you heard anything, Trevor?
What happened?
So
Nothing. It's silent right now.
fresh mound, but we don't know what's underneath it, of course, because there's no leaves on it until somebody checks it out and knows. And blood. We don't know. So that's just weird and it's odd.
Yeah. Tape over there?
It's a
Piece of tape
some kind of tape or something with blood
with
and
blood.
insulation or something. What is it on? It's been moved.
Insulation. That
All right, folks.
would be a diaper.
Is it that leaf there, maybe?
So
Oh, there was some.
searchers are claiming they found maybe some tape, some blood, maybe. Just precautionary, just to check it out. I think we told everyone to kind of back off this area here. And seeing what's up.
There's no way to know for sure if it's blood, and blood at that point would be.
Who's close to the road?
Nobody now.
Nobody.
Just walking in through the woods right now. What do you guys go find here? Because my team location is not working.
Fine. We need you to someone closest to the road. Find Brandon.
Which road?
I'll go.
This road out here.
I'm gonna go that way.
I'll go.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to tell.
Which is why every time I
Like a piece of a pull-up would look like a piece of insulation.
Seth is not here, but down here in this particular location, he's here and on scene somewhere.
I think you hey guys.
He's with the canines.
I see if I should step back. You guys can everybody stop, step back. Over this way.
There.
We got a dog.
We got a dog, folks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got a dog here.
Hi, Muscles. Good to see you.
Back towards him. Everybody this way.
Yeah, all right, something's going on. They're bringing in the dog just to see.
You're gonna. He's gonna show me the bloody. Yeah, it's over in his brush.
Really is no telling.
All right, they got the dog. Got the canine dog.
And so these are certified dogs, Trev?
Yeah, this is with the CAJUN Navy crew.
Oh, does JLR get yelled at?
Yeah.
Always. It's like Yeah. When the
Then he tells her he's car sick, so he can't walk.
oh, so he has to walk. He did that.
And yeah, they also had an issue with it being apparently federal property. Somebody called it in.
Waiting to see what's going on, folks. I got a dog back there.
Just a mess.
There's a bone. We have a bone over here, sir. We have a bone.
That'd be me.
Right there.
Got the canine dog out here.
They said they found a bone, but I don't think that that's significant because I mean, well, maybe it is. I don't think so. I heard her say diaper. I don't know why people are telling me I didn't hear it. I heard it. Speak English. Maybe she was wrong. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. I'm surprised nobody else heard that until I heard it. There are other people that had to have heard that, right? Yeah, I have. If you look at the bottom of the screen, scrolling across it continuously, says credit JLR investigates who is on scene. This is his footage, but he doesn't own the case. Okay, I don't know. People get really weird about this kind of stuff, and it really annoys the shit out of me.
Or she's on the phone, folks. So, they know the behavior of the dog. I don't know what's going on. Okay, they're kicking us out.
JLR uses my.
All right, everyone, follow out.
So where did they do
Kicking
that?
us out. So
I didn't see the
we
dog.
might
I
have
heard the
something
dog.
here, folks.
Are we talking about when the dog
This
barked?
is
I didn't see
a
it sit.
professional dog handler here that knows a lot about dogs and has told us to leave. So we're backing out. We're going back to the parking lot, folks. Something's going on here, possibly. Rockland Recreation Center. JLR investigates.
Sorry. Okay.
Let me go back. I didn't see the dog.
There's something.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to watch, don't watch them. Damn. Well, I highly doubt that dog's tired and needs a rest. I'll tell you that. Jeez. Wow.
Or she's on the phone, folks. So, they know.
Oh,
the
sorry, I
behavior
just
of
looked
the
back
dog.
up. Thank you.
What's that?
Going on?
I was saying thank you to her. I just looked back up. I just saw the screen.
I mean, that was his area. You know what I'm that I mean, that, I'm no dog handling expert, but I have a dog.
You do have a dog, yes.
Two of them. They're not nearly worth anything. Otis can sniff his bone from under the couch and go dig at it. That's about it. Christopher Profit's active on Facebook right now.
Of course.
What is he doing?
He tried to join our Facebook group last night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He left the other one, but he tried to join ours.
Really?
He's got to see what people are saying all the time.
Yeah, it tells me that he's active on Facebook. So maybe he's watching this. I did. I just asked him. So are you watching the coverage?
Or she's on the phone, folks. So, you know, they know the behavior of the dog. I don't know what's going on.
Did you guys let him in the group?
No.
You guys had a vote on it or what?
Yeah.
Okay, they're kicking us out. All right, everyone, follow out. They're kicking us out. So they might have something here, folks. This is a professional dog handler here that knows a lot about dogs and has told us to leave. So we're backing out. We're going back to the parking lot, folks. Something's going on here, possibly. Rockland Recreation Center. JLR investigates.
Sorry. Okay.
There's something going on. Also, another searcher claims that they saw some tape with blood on it back here. So I don't know what's going on, folks. But the lady made a phone call, and they are bringing us out. I don't know what this means. Stand by. We'll find out.
Heat's on.
Everyone's leaving out, kicking everyone out.
So I asked Christopher, I said, are you hearing this? The dog hit ? And he says, yes, we have heard. And I asked him, can you guys go out there? We'll see what he says.
Secure in the area.
You're welcome.
What's your thoughts, folks? Sheriff. I suspect possibly law enforcement might come, maybe. I don't know if they're gonna. What's going on here?
I know it's the dog.
They hit on something?
Yeah,
Okay, they hit on something, folks. Possibly hit on something. There we go. Thank you. All right, folks. JLR investigates. So I am at Rockland Recreation Center, Hendersonville. And this is the main parking lot here, and they have now kicked all the volunteers out of the area. The dog came in, and apparently the dog.
So this is from a stream about 30 minutes ago. So this isn't live. They kicked everybody out of the search area, and I didn't get to see the lady scream.
Hit on something. It did. So people were saying.
And Christopher is not. He's not responding to my. Can you guys go out there? So
to me that they did. So they kicked us all out. Now what happens at this point? Possibly law enforcement might arrive. Or, they bring the next chain of command to evaluate the situation, but we are out here. What's going on here? Let's see what happens.
I think that we're in search right now.
I think.
No, he responded the first time
because of
that they had heard.
I think they're telling the volunteers that's it, right?
Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that.
Folks, we might have something here. Really?
How you feeling, Trev? Talk to me.
Do what?
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm just nervous. This is there's two sides to the possibility of finding someone.
I'm with you.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on.
99 pink balloons.
We'll see if
Tisha
the authorities
Hernandez.
arrive. They might be kicking us out, even out of the park.
1989, still unsolved. DNA testing still happening as advancements happen. So he gets screamed at for like yelled at big time.
Yeah, they'll come up and run him off.
Who said that?
No, just no, but she said,
I'm
get the
just
fuck
kidding.
out. No, she didn't.
I'm being facetious.
No, but I know what she's saying. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. But I know why.
Well, I'm
Something
glad
about
you're here
getting
with
my
me,
life and
Trev.
rescuing something. I know.
Okay, so there's something going on over here, folks. We'll wait to be seen. I'm gonna go up to the road, kind of walk up here and see what's going on. I think they're about to secure the scene. We're gonna see if law enforcement comes, then there could be something really big. We're not just gonna come out for nothing. I think there's something going on in the moment, in real time here. And we're about to find out. So stick with me. JLR investigates. The gates are closed up there, and they're only letting. I don't know who they're letting in and who they're not letting in. Let me spin the camera around. Okay, so that's Seth Rogers right there.
That's a fire truck.
That's Seth Rogers. That's Sebastian's father.
What's on the side of his truck?
So we'll see exactly what's going on.
It was staked out there when they were staging search. I'm not sure if
with
he's
the camera. So
somebody
they're
else's.
discussing things.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, what they're discussing. I'll find out who exactly found this mound. She's on the phone at the end. Seth Rogers has arrived again. He's been here I've seen him here all day. He's the first person here. What's the next step? What's going on? They contacted LE?
Well, honestly, this is private property, which I knew that. I thought everybody did.
Is this the lady that yells
it is
at him?
locked, but I don't think that we can go to jail for this. But,
Yeah.
the dog's over there now, and what they get on,
So they're going to bring law enforcement?
we're waiting. Apparently, somebody's already called them. I guess on us. Wonder who did that.
Where was that, on the other side there? What's that?
Anchor, River
Road. Where's that, on the other side?
Road. Just putting there the road.
So what's the point of going over there? Staging ground?
That's where our center is, like where our meat center is. Because
Gotcha.
we got another better place that we need to go to. Oh God, dude, I'll just go on.
Gotcha.
Sir, could you get in your car and go, please? No, we're done.
I'm
No.
walking.
No, get in with her.
I'm Carson. I can't walk right
Well, then go now, please.
What's going on?
Nothing. We're on a federal property.
Oh,
We
that's on
didn't have
everyone.
permission. Fish and Wildlife,
Gotcha.
and I'm the PD warden. Where are you going?
Going up to the end of the road. They want everybody off the road. So, yeah, they're telling everybody to get off the road now. They're telling
I'm
everybody
car
get in your
sick.
cars
I
now.
can't
Get off
walk.
the road. Get off the road. So I'm gonna walk up to the front of the road, and we'll see what happens here. We'll see if someone arrives. We'll see, we'll see what's going on.
Unbelievable.
They don't want anyone on the.
I'd be like, get out of my
property.
face.
So something's going on, folks. They're kicking everyone off.
No,
Maybe
that
they
was
just
not
want
Smiley
everybody
from
off.
Represents King.
What's that?
Somebody asked if that was Smiley that yelled at him.
And then he's like, I'm car sick. It's like it's like the kid in school, that's like getting in trouble. That gets like, what are you talking about, dude? It was here the whole time. I love that. But I don't get the I'm car sick. I can't walk. Well, maybe it wasn't even in a car.
Telling all vehicles to leave. All the vehicles are leaving. I'm gonna walk to the front of the gate.
Yeah, probably. No, it's careless. I'm car sick, Trevor.
I think they're going over to right over there, Rudder and River.
Hey, Trevor.
Hmm?
Are you there?
Yeah.
I asked if they could go out there, and he started writing back, and then he stopped writing back, and now he's not active as of 6 minutes ago.
Right? No, I'm gonna just walk them in it because it's not that far. Okay, where is it? I think it's right down there where they're all gonna go back over. I don't know what's going on here. Apparently they're kicked everyone off. Possibly law enforcement might be arrived. I don't know. Or they just don't want people here. What do you think, folks?
I just think it's funny that everybody hates, that everybody hates on him. Like JLR is a criminal and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, kind of like Martha Stewart is.
Something to something or nothing to nothing.
And he's done his time. He's allowed to do what he's doing. He's not hurting anybody. If he was hurting anybody, he'd get in trouble, just like the rest of us.
My vehicle's taken care of right now. Our vehicles are leaving.
I really do want to know what that tip was, man.
Where's everyone going? Huh? Everyone's leaving? Gotcha.
So basically, for the people that are coming in, Seth Rogers, biological father of Sebastian Rogers, got what some are calling a credible tip or a tip in general. They changed their search location. The CAJUN Navy is there helping. They believe that they have found a spot of interest. Now, I don't know if what they found is blood or insulate. They don't, they're kind of speculating still, but everybody was told to leave, and law enforcement, I believe, is on scene right now. Is that correct, Trevor?
Yeah, they did come. I don't know if they're still there. I don't know anything about the scene at this point, but they did come out.
All right. Hopefully we
Get some. Have a good day. You run the show?
What?
You run?
How about running? No, I'm just here to help out with anything.
Gotcha.
So apparently Chris did show up at the very end of this video.
show up to
the staging area, like where JLR goes, where everybody goes back to.
Okay.
They're really good. They're really good at it. I tell her to come on out of that
Park is officially temporarily closed.
It's been called off.
Gotcha.
The rudder.
Let me hop in with you.
Yeah. Come on.
Thank you.
Yes, because they are really that winch is.
All right. So this was about they just didn't want people on there or something.
It's private property, but you know what? They should have said something about that. God. I mean, really, it's that big of a deal. But
So they were just told not to go on there.
But they were unlocking the door. So why would somebody?
You know if mom showed up?
No, I don't know if she did, but
Basically, and she's over there saying all this crap and yelling and got to get us out of here. So she's like, everybody off the property because we're about to go to jail. I'm not going to jail. I mean, I've never been arrested.
So what about tell me the situation about what was found? What was that?
The dog, it did hit on something. I mean, it could be something that was blown over that. Like
Are they bringing LE?
Apparently they were because hell, somebody called. They were going to have us put out.
Yeah.
And we had to get out now. I mean, I was like, okay, we got to go.
Gotcha.
And but no, there was something. There's a fresh mound of something. I don't know what it could be, but the dog did hit it. It alerted. I've seen the alert. You seen the alert. And there was something that had some.
But what brought them to that location?
A tip.
A tip.
Yes.
A tip from.
That was called in. I just knew a tip was called in on that one. And then there's. This is where we're meeting here.
Yeah.
And we have a few more places that we're going to go.
Okay, so there's multiple searches.
There's another one that was never searched that should have been searched
Gotcha.
to begin with, and it never was.
Gotcha.
When the initial searching was went on the 5 mile radius. Come on, Clark. So the 5 mile radius search I searched. The 5 mile radius search, it was just a little bit out of that grid part, which I did see it. It was shown to me earlier this morning. That was a big screw up. Right?
Gotcha.
But they never searched. There's a cave, I think.
A cave?
There's a cave and some other things. But we were initially going to be, I'll show you what it was.
Thank you for the ride.
You're welcome. I hope you take it.
All right, we're going to go down into the water here and see what's going on. Apparently, they're just telling everyone to get off the property. We weren't supposed to be there. They're told somebody eventually said to leave there or something's going on with what was found. Either or, everyone left. Even CAJUN Navy, Seth's father, they all left. Everybody left. So they're out there. Everyone's out there searching volunteers. And it was that general area up there looking around for Sebastian. Hello. What's this name? Old Hickory Lake?
I've never heard of the CAJUN Navy before.
Okay.
It's a Rudder restaurant.
Me neither.
Rudder. Okay.
And
so
so,
that's the Rudder
Rose-
restaurant. This is Old Hickory Lake, folks.
I don't know if it was anonymous. I don't know if it was anonymous
And
or not.
what I was told was all those trees up there that fell down and everything like that was like tornado damage from the tornado. So
People are disputing.
apparently all the
People
volunteers
are disputing that Chris showed up.
have regrouped here.
Josh, any idea how far? 6 miles.
They plan to go to other locations.
Just outside the search grid area. Yeah, I just never heard of them before. Not knocking their credibility or anything. They're sure they're fantastic. I read a little bit about them, but yeah, I just had never heard of them before.
People fishing out here. It did warm up. It was a little cool this morning. Let's spin the camera around. I actually got a wind muffler, so maybe you guys can hear, maybe you guys can't. Appreciate the support individual. I'll give him a shout out.
Thank you, BS, for that. That's very kind of you.
Wind muffler on helps us be able to hear what's going on with this situation. When they go to the next search site or whatever comes out,
Anybody that is willing to show up and help search is amazing, and I really do feel like it worked out perfect, because when we were talking to Seth the other night, we were trying to get the word out that there would be a search, and I do believe a fair amount of people showed up, including JLR.
Out of that, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Yeah, the searches and the organizers have all regrouped over here in the parking lot, waiting for the next step on where to go. This search for Sebastian continues. If you're in the area and you want to help volunteer, you want to look, come on out and help make a difference, try to find.
Yeah, so what they're saying is that they found a mound with soft, like it had just been kind of dug up and packed, and that they found stuff that they think. See, they can't know until it's tested, but I watched the dog hit. Yeah, let's get him on Summer's case.
15.
I mean, we'd have to have somewhere to search. It's the problem.
Year-old boy who's still missing.
Air, soil, no leaves.
Make a difference. You can help spread awareness. Out in the field, JLR investigates. All right, so I'm going to sign off. If something breaks on this, I don't know what's going on with that scent, but maybe that was the reason why they told us to leave, because they're going to bring people in. I'm going to go look down here at the road, but I haven't seen anyone arrive yet. Don't know this.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I'm familiar with them now, but I had just never heard of them.
I had my eyes peeled all over the place for
means nothing.
Sebastian, and don't give up hope.
Like I said, I hadn't either until Riley's case.
Yeah.
Love
and
always
they were pressing the family.
That was the first time that I had heard of them too, was Riley's case, and I found that to be fascinating. But I think that's just, I think
good over evil. Good always prevails. Good always prevails, and
I don't think it does, man. I wish it did.
The community.
You know what I mean? I like to think that.
Across the state of Tennessee, across the world, a lot of you guys are watching from around the country. You want to find Sebastian.
The crappy part is, I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about Harmony Montgomery's case and how Adam was found guilty, and they were like, justice was served, and I'm like, not really. I mean, the guy's gonna sit in there reading magazines and watching movies and eating ice cream, whatever it is he does, top ramen, get a boyfriend. I don't know, but I just
give up. We're bringing a parent public awareness. I got to meet his biological dad.
I just don't feel. I don't see
devastated, but he's determined.
And I get it. I'm glad that he's behind bars and that he's held responsible for the crime. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never really get. It's not true.
No, dude, my dad plays softball in prison.
Right.
That seems like it would be fun. I'd play prison softball.
He's determined to find out what happened.
I just want to be the pitcher.
It's over this location over here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe it's justice. I really don't. I mean, like I said, I'm glad that this guy is behind bars and everything, but geez, until she's able to be laid to rest and he's riding the lightning, and even then, it doesn't change anything. He did what he did. No, I'd play I'm a good catcher. But I see what you did there, son of a gun. Shut up, Trevor.
Well, I
Yes,
don't.
I
I
do.
don't see like.
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe
Reference
that was
the
nothing
dogs
of
they
nothing as
use are
far
the
as.
same kind of dogs that Secret Service uses. Obviously, not the same dog I'm saying, but the same breed of dog. So those are very intelligent dogs used for the
Yeah.
Cajun Navy.
Somebody said that justice is finding Harmony and him admitting to where she is. I don't even think that's justice, man. I just I get it. Somebody said it's more of accountability, and I get it. Whatever accountability is worth. They came about as a result of Hurricane Katrina when the government had trouble managing. Yeah, they had trouble. Regular citizen boats showed up and saved people. They continued to work ever since. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Organizers are here. Search people are here. All right, what I'll do is I'm going to sign off, try to get some intel and information, and if authorities arrive or anyone arrives or any information that new search, whatever, I'll re-live stream. All right, I'm going to charge up the phone, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll be back in a bit. JLR Investigates. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subbing. The hunt for Sebastian continues.
All right. I mean, I think that we should probably just try and go gather some information too and see where we're at, right? See what happens.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this is interesting. I mean, this is something, but everything's unconfirmed. So, we don't want to get too crazy, but it really does feel, it feels weird.
And family watches all this stuff, so just be aware when you're thrown out. Not you, Josh. I'm talking to just people in general. When you say that there's nothing to say right now that this is connected, but it does not look good at all.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I saw the dog hit on something. I find that strange. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And like I said, it's just one of those things where if he is out there, you want him to be found, but you don't want this to be the result, but I've had trouble envisioning a scenario that didn't end something like this. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying that that's just how I have felt about it. And it's just, what do you want to say? You don't have to purchase one. What do you need? What do you want to say? Oh, proud mama. It was the Cajun Navy's dog that hit, correct?
Yep.
You guys are so opinionated. Get over yourself. Well, I've been opinionated. I don't know what Trevor has said that's been opinionated. How about you get over yourself?
That's quite an opinion about us. I
That is. If we're opinionated, you're opinionated about us being opinionated, bro.
Yeah.
That's not cool, bro. You guys are so opinionated. Get over yourself. Get over yourself.
No, it's just wow, the things that people focus on when there's a child missing.
I know, it's my favorite. I love when people get all mad. Can I recap? I can. Yes. There was a search going on today that was diverted because of a tip to the father, Seth, and they went to search a different area. The Cajun Army or Navy, Army showed up, and a dog allegedly hit. Well, I mean, I saw it, but on what, I don't know. I don't have JLR's contact information. I don't. I've never even talked to him. Look, however he got it, however he got the tip, he got it. You know, and look, I hope that that helped. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I am curious about who gave the tip. You guys are opinionated. Yes, we are. Where did Proud Mama say something? I was looking, but the chat's moving a little fast. And Kimber, thank you so much for being here. Kimber is a new member. Jan, member as well. Appreciate you guys. La la la. Okay. So anyway, hold on. So once someone gets over themselves, they stop having an opinion. Yeah. Once I get over myself, I won't have an opinion. I mean, what do you want me to do? Just sit here? We're on union time, brother. What do you want me to say? Not have an opinion? What did I say? Oh, I think this. I think that. I think this. I think that. I could be wrong on every single thing I said. I'm usually not wrong on every single thing that I say, Trevor. I'm wrong a lot, but for some reason, people like to hear what we have to say. I'll get over myself, though. And we try and do it responsibly. So, God. Let's see. A vet friend of mine that had just finished a walk hike from Tennessee to California carrying a flag to raise awareness for veteran suicide. Ernesto is his name, but I can't recall what his IG or Facebook, Twitter are. A friend of mine that had that's quite a walk. And I think that the Wounded Warriors Project, that's one of my, that and St. Jude's are pretty important.
I can't even imagine driving to California, let alone walking.
It's a long drive, man. Josh, don't change a thing. Well, I don't think I could if I wanted to. I talked about that the other night too. Is like, I'm kind of like, you know, I can try and be like nicer and things like that, but I think my personality is just kind of my personality. And I don't think you can change that much. Some people have terrible ones. Jan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you. Hopefully there are answers soon. I agree. So let's no, he didn't. No, I don't think so. Jaded 847 says, I'll never get over myself. I've never been under myself. I don't even know what that means. Get over yourself. What does that mean? Really? Honestly, I am curious. What do you think that means? Like, oh, you think you're more important than you are? Is that what that means?
I guess. You know, we just sit up here and tell everybody we're important. That's what we're doing this whole time.
Yeah, no, I don't really. I mean, I don't feel that way at all. So it's gonna be
another
hard.
fish in the pond. Just trying to swim my way through.
Hard to get over myself. Okay. Yeah, I just wish I didn't. I don't know how. If it was something that needed to happen, or I'm sure it does. Maybe I do. I'll check into that for you. Doofus, whoever said that. I don't even remember who said that now. But you know what? Most people here are very supportive, and they are here for a reason because they actually care about something. So, you know, who cares? And yeah, I really do think that you were like one of the first. I'm not trying to say, oh, first. I'm just saying that like this started out as kind of a really small sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like this didn't have a lot of coverage.
No, and once he went missing, I had a show on it, and then it got bigger unfortunately as he was missing longer.
Yeah, right, exactly. And you know, I found out from watching you, and because that's what I do. I watch it, and I was like, oh wow, this is a weird one. And you and I did a show, and it had gotten, I don't know how many showed up that day, but it was substantial, right? The first show that you and I did.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we had like almost 1,000 in chat.
Yeah, and most people didn't even know about the case, except from the people that were following you. And then, you know, other channels picked up on it, and you know, I'm happy about that. I you know, I don't want people doing damage, but I do think that it can be valuable. And once again, we have to say this. We have to say this. And I know people don't like hearing it, but it's the absolute truth. There have been no suspects named. There have been no persons of interest. Now, we all have our opinions and we all have our feelings, even though we need to get over ourselves. You know, you can have an opinion, but you know, I don't condone any contacting or harassing for that matter. Though Chris is in everybody's chat, and not in their chat, but he joins groups and stuff. So
no, I mean, he called me. He didn't like my show about the car. I mean, if he's reaching out to us, yeah,
he has several times. He has several times. Treat yourself to a corn dog. I got one in the freezer. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will. You know what? Corn dog sounds good, brother. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. If I don't know, maybe we'll switch over to Trevor's later in the day. How's that, Trevor? If something pops up.
Oh, we'll do it. We'll
go over to you. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.